Now you've been face to face with Alexander Usyk, and you're a cold character, and that's a compliment.
Yeah.
You're not phased by it, but you're looking at him. What are you seeing? What do you see, Dan, when you look into Alexander Usyk's eye and face?
My next target. That's straight as that. I feel it's my time, and I'm just really confident and really positive about what I got to do to him.
I asked you this earlier, Daniel, and I think it's a nice situation you're in, that there's no pressure really on you going into this fight. You just have to go and put in a performance. All the pressure is on Usyk. Am I right in saying that?
There's always pressure, but honestly, I'm built for it and I can handle that.
You put the pressure on yourself as well,
exactly.
Dan?
You need to have standards and everything else, but we're just ready to go in there and do a job. My team is ready. I'm ready. Frank's behind me. Let's go and get it.
Dan, there's a lot of sort of suggestion. Obviously, you're an underdog. You're a decent betting underdog. Not that bothers you, because that's not your game. You're a boxer, not a professional gambler. So I understand that.
Exactly.
But going into it, you can see why people look at it saying, "Look, it's a great payday for him." That's all it is. That's not right, is it, Dan?
I'm not part. Nah, I don't.
That's not. It's more than that, isn't it?
That's definitely not the case. I'm a contender and I'm ready to, do what I got to do. It's been written, and I'm here to deliver.
There's still quite a way to go to the fight. How's preparation's been going so far?
It's good. I'm in shape, as you can see.
Yeah, you're in
I'm
good shape,
and I'm ready to go. Let's get it on.
And you've had a switching trainers. You've left your previous trainer. Now you're with Don Charles, a guy that you know, and a guy that's worked with an awful lot of fighters over the years, and I respect him. What's that been like with Don? Because Don's, I know the way Don works. People, he's nice in the gym. He pushes people in the gym, but he's a good guy, and he does a lot of talking. And there's a lot of thinking involved.
Yeah, there's definitely different flavour, different taste. He gives you a different outlook on things, his view of it. And he's passing on his knowledge and everything else, but we just bounce off each other. He's good to work with, and we're gonna go and do the business.
Is it a benefit being trained by a former heavyweight fighter, someone who knows what it's like to prepare and get ready for heavyweight fights?
You need to have that physicality, and here he is, the man himself.
Let's bring Don in. Don, first of all, as you were telling that story earlier on, I was telling people around me, this is true. Manny Stewart gave me the interview, and it's in the 5 Live archive, that he said, quote unquote, Del Boy is all wrong for Vladimir Klitschko. So that wasn't you topspinning it, that's fact.
No, absolutely. No, I heard it from his mouth to my ears. The only sad part about that story that he passed away 7 weeks after we had that conversation. Yeah. So I will never forget that. And that confirmed my beliefs that you are good at what you're doing, keep doing. And he said that to me.
I remember, Bunsey, you told me that story a number of months ago, and I believed it then, but it was just when it came out of your own mouth, and you seemed so adamant when you were saying it. Like
the truth doesn't lie. It's the truth. It's from the heart. It happened. I experienced it firsthand.
But your confidence as well going into this fight is clear to see. Is this real confidence? You believe that this young man is going to become a unified heavyweight champion?
I've always believed, I've always believed, but I believe more. This is, things happen. I thought I was ready back then. God said, no, I've got something for you. Patience, 20 years, and here he is. And the way we got together, I didn't have no inclination that this starting to work with this young man, there was no lead up to it. It was a sudden thing. So that's God's work, and that's why we're here.
I asked Daniel the question as well about preparing for a fight of this magnitude in the heavyweight division with a former heavyweight as his trainer. Is that going to be beneficial to him?
Most definitely. I'm not going to go into what we've been doing. This young kid is like, he brings a lot to the table, mind you. So I acknowledge the previous trainers. The fundamentals are intact, very, very good. So I'm just putting bricks on top of the foundations that's already been built.
And Don, might you go away somewhere, or would it camp be in northwest London? Might you vanish somewhere for a little bit of quietness, a little bit of solitude?
Funny you should say that. We are hiding up somewhere on undisclosed location in Spain.
In Spain, as we say?
Up in the mountains.
So you're
come and look for us if you won't find us.
Taking your people over with you?
Pardon me?
Taking some sparring partners
Most
over?
Definitely,
making a camp there?
Yes, sir.
Short journey into Poland. Well, longest journey, but not millions of miles. Not like Saudi or somewhere.
I've been here. Why? Because I've got the experience to know what it takes to prepare for a fight of this magnitude.
And were you like that, Dan, being away in a camp, so it's absolutely regime? Get up in the morning, run, train, eat, spar, run, train, eat, spar, sit by the pool, run, train, eat, spar. That suits you, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's like the old days when you was in fighting for England in the GB squad. It's a similar setup.
Bad food, bad hotel, fight.
It ain't
Against the big Ukrainian.
We're soldiers, we can handle it.
Absolutely.
And what about sparring? I'm not going to ask you sparring partners, and I wouldn't.
You're allowed to, Carl.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not going to tell me who you're sparring. But I imagine it's been pretty difficult to find sparring partners for someone like Usyk with he's got a pretty unique style.
He's got a very complex style, but we've made provisions to accommodate.
And that's all you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
He said a lot. He said a lot more than I expected. Daniel, thanks so much for your time. Don, see you at the secret
Thanks, Don.
location somewhere in the Spanish mountains. Dan, see you there very soon.
See you, big man. All the best.